representative action right now. Let's begin as we watch Roberto Duran, welterweight, 146 pounds, in the second round against Jimmy HEAIR. Roberto Duran in his corner, the second round just seconds away, being helped by Ray Arcel and Freddie Brown and Nestor Quinones. The bell for round two, the first round. All Durans, or at least substantially so. HEAIR, I'm afraid, got in a couple of decent blows. Much brisker action than we might have expected. But Duran, very much the aggressor, and looking for an early kill. Getting that left in. Picking off a HEAIR blow. Again, getting the left in, and again. HEAIR's face already red.
Pick him up, Jeff.
David Goodwin is HEAIR's manager. He's in HEAIR's corner. What I like about HEAIR, no matter how quickly this fight might end, is his evident courage as Duran scores with a right and a left, and then a double left. Solidly. What the crowd doesn't understand, they roar when HEAIR throws punches, but Duran is picking them off in the main. There's a good right by Duran and a good left. HEAIR got in a left. So far, HEAIR has been the picture of true grit, with a little less than a minute and a half left in the second round. Good right by Duran. Got right through the gloves of HEAIR. And another one. Now HEAIR trying to cover. That's when Duran goes to the belly. A good combination. Duran pounding the opponent. But no knockdowns yet. Second round action. And HEAIR fighting back. But notice, missing. That's what you must look for carefully. The cleanness and effectiveness of the blows. And in HEAIR's case, they have been relatively few. Duran fighting straight up. Not a lot of movement, just two men trading punches. But Duran doing most of the scoring. In that whole bevy with Duran against the ropes, HEAIR through 6 blows, landed 2. 25 seconds left in the second round. Counting down to the end of round 2. Good right lead, and that stung HEAIR.
All the guys that do commercials for light beer from Miller are big stars and guys like that. Me, I'm just a humble bartender, but I drink like too, and I'll tell you why. It's less filling, it's got 1/3 less calories than a regular beer, and it tastes great.
Jerry, now that you're a big star, can I have your autograph?
Well, sure, Mr. Dangerfield.
Hey, would you like mine?
Not really.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
How about my initials?
All mufflers are not created equal. Take a Walker muffler. Over the years, it helps your engine run efficiently, which means you get the most for your gasoline dollars. Why? Because it's been designed specifically for your car. That's why I put on Walker. A Walker exhaust system actually helps your car perform at its best, so you can get the most for your gasoline dollars. Just look for the Walker sign at service stations and garages everywhere.
Jimmy HEAIR being ministered to. For him, he had a good third round, but Duran still won it in my book, and it's a shutout. They're working over his right eye. Both eyes are mere slits. That straight, piercing left of Duran, getting in again and again and again. The bell for round 4. When one watches Duran fight, one gets a sense of enormous power for a man in a lower weight classification. See that left? So short and straight. Against an opponent he respected more, Duran might be covering better than he is against Jimmy Hare. See that left in there twice and again twice. Hare picked that one off. Hare receiving the punches, not going. That left and right combination stung Hare. He backed off. Now crouching in the corner, right above us. And Duran wants to finish him now, if he can. Make no mistake about that. The uppercut, then down to the belly. When Hare covers. There's Duran with a left and a right, right above us. And Hare is hurt. I mean, he is hurt. Down to the stomach goes Duran, then up again. He'll go to the uppercut any second. It's another trademark of Duran's, the versatility of the weaponry. The uppercut, the jab, the hook, the right cross, the straight right. He's got them all. But Hare incredibly fights back with 1:20 left in round 4. Even throws some punches. Right uppercut in the left by Duran. He must, I'll tell you, Jimmy Hare with blood now coming out under the right eye. Jimmy Hare can absorb punishment. Still trying, still fighting. One has to respect this kid's courage, of course. Even more, one has to wonder about the almost awesome ability to absorb punishment. The right lead again caught Hare unawares. Tremendous round for Roberto Duran. And still, no knockdowns in the fight. Hare becomes more and more a sitting duck, to use a phrase I used earlier, for the right lead. Hare, an exhausted fighter, but not down yet. The right eye is all but closed. Some of the swings from Hare are now wild.
For years, car rental companies have been shouting about who's number one.
One.
Budget Rent-A-Car believes that in the service business, there's only one number one.
One.
You, the customer. The customer being served should always feel more important than the people doing the serving. Budgets and numbers of people, numbers of cars, numbers of locations, even their great rates, only count if you feel.
At Budget, your number one.
Attention Track 2 users, attention Aptra users. Get ready for really clean shaving. Introducing Ultrex from Schick Super 2. The only twin blades with one push cleaning. Watch. One push pushes out soap and stubble for a clean start on really close shaves. Look, Ultrex slides on Track 2 razors, clicks on Aptra razors. Get new Ultrex with one push cleaning. Only Schick Super 2 Ultrex has one push cleaning.
It's all been said about Jimmy Hare, about his courage, about his stamina. I don't know how he's still up there. Each round seems to be an instant replay now of the prior one, with Roberto Duran unable to knock Hare off his feet. And yet Duran, so precise, so methodical as you watch him, those quick, sharp, direct punches as you look at him. The ability to come from all over and to go all over. That's what Duran has shown against a totally outmatched opponent. One would think that by now Duran is arm-weary. It's one thing to admire his excellence. It's another thing to consider why a match like this is made. Eighth round action. As I said, each round an instant replay. And if poor Jimmy Hare lasts the fight, he should get a couple of battle stars. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful to watch if you're talking pure boxing science, to see the way Duran goes downstairs and how quickly he gets back upstairs, as there. Burying the right into the gut and then the left. Brutal, isn't it? Just brutal. Hare keeps swinging purposelessly. See Duran come up with those punches to the head. And so Jimmy Hare will last the 8th round.
Hey, Jason, where you been?
Went to get some lunch.
Your mother let you go by yourself?
Oh, didn't we go someplace good?
What's good?
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Mom said, get some good fresh chicken and make your mama feel good.
But how do you guys feel about it?
Listen, the Colonel makes all kind of chicken.
It's so nice to be so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
When I decided to go into the small cigar business, I didn't want to be second best. That's why Muriel Air Tips drive me mild with the easiest taste they could have found. And for something different, Muriel Coronella is the sweetest little miniature in town. Muriel, the biggest selling brand of small cigars around. Because nobody wants to smoke second best.
Once again, folks, we're back live at ringside in Las Vegas, Nevada. We showed you the 2nd, 4th, and 8th rounds of the Duran demolition of Jimmy Hare. I'll tell you, I've never seen anything more brutal than that in all my years of covering boxing, and that goes back more than 25 years. It was, as I said, a dreadful mismatch, but the courage of Jimmy Hare was heroic, so Duran won an unanimous 10-round decision. I called it a shutout. The championship fight, the main event, which you have already seen, Jorge Lujan retaining his WBA bantamweight crown with a 15th round technical knockout of the opponent, Cleo Garcia, who was also outmatched, as a matter of fact. But Lujan, a careful fighter and adroit boxer, won it, and he began to come together in the 7th round, went on from there. So that's the story here in Boxing Today in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's go back to my colleague and friend, the Giffer.